Men, my goal is not for you to think like a woman. Despite what you may believe, my goal is not to turn you into a woman. I'm not trying to take away your masculinity. But that's the problem with all this stuff. We've polarized it into male and female. From day one, you've been conditioned to believe that being sensitive is weak. You've been taught feelings are for women. Except anger, that one's acceptable to other men. That's why you default to it so often. You've been programmed to believe that closeness and connection and vulnerability and emotional safety and empathy aren't worth pursuing or prioritizing. You've been told they're stupid and they make you less of a man. The only problem? You chose to get into a relationship where they are necessary for its survival. And this isn't about only calling out men. Absolutely, women have the ability to be avoidant attachment, to bury their feelings, to be non-empathetic, to self-sabotage their relationships. But on average, can we not agree that oftentimes ladies have the upper advantage when it comes to empathy or vulnerability or intimacy? Most men have no idea what intimacy even is outside of the bedroom, and yet it's the single greatest determining factor whether your marriage survives or dies. And even after I told you that, very few of you will actually look it up. My point is we have to stop calling all this woman talk. Self-reflection and emotional maturity and pursuing safety and vulnerability, that's not woman talk. That's necessary for having a healthy, mutually fulfilling, satisfying relationship talk. Empathy isn't for women. It's for anyone who wants to feel close to their partner. You like feeling close to her? Then practice empathy. You think empathy is stupid? You're stupid. I'm sorry, that was wrong. What I was trying to say is trust isn't some ethereal concept that only women understand. It's the foundation of your relationship, and ignoring that stuff, thinking healthy conflict resolution and friendship and mutual respect are dumb, it simply means you're not mature enough for a relationship with someone else. I mean, we say we're so logical and rational, but can't you see how illogical it is to just assume that she's the problem? I mean, if she would just stop complaining, right? Okay, well, she's not going to stop complaining because the relationship isn't healthy. And it's not giving her the intimacy or companionship that you both actually need. And doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result isn't logical. Pointing the finger at her alone and refusing to see how you're possibly blind to the negative dynamics that you're stuck in isn't rational or mature. That's right, you get him, Jimmy. And you. Me? Yeah, you're not innocent either. You keep dating or marrying emotionally immature people and then wondering why they act like that. That seems like victim blaming. Wondering why they refuse to listen or practice vulnerability or empathy because they were never capable of it. They didn't go from mature to immature. You were just too blind to see the glaring red flags that they were always displaying. That's partly on you. Okay, Jimmy, I thought you were on my side. Nope, I'm on the side of your marriage thriving, which means we all need to take accountability. Yes, they need to be held accountable, but so do you. The fact that he had sex with you does not mean he values you. The fact that he desires you doesn't mean he respects you. Let's all take accountability for what we need to move this relationship towards mature and healthy.